my name is Kaelene. Welcome to the Book Buddies. Okay, so today is probably gonna be a pretty weird video because I'm kind of gonna sort of-ish rant about something. So I don't know where this is going to go. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. Okay, Tuesday I got this lovely, fantastic book here. And this is my dual credit college history book for this semester. I am so excited about reading this. Yes. The thing that frustrates me so much about this book, other than the fact that it's kind of boring and it takes forever to read, is the fact that reading this keeps me from being able to read what I want to read. Last semester I took 2 dual credit classes, and that completely killed any reading time I had at all. Like in October and November, I read a total of 2 books. So I'm really nervous that this is going to take away all the reading time I have. And it shouldn't be as bad because I'm only taking 1 class, but it's still making me nervous. And so now comes the possibly ranting part. I really don't like this book. It's volume 2 of the book I had to read last semester. So it's written by the same people. It's exactly the same. It's still boring. I mean, it has its funny parts. It has its really quirky parts where you can tell the author put something. They just put something in there that struck me as funny. But the rest of it is just, it's so boring. And I have to read a chapter a week. They're really long chapters, 30 pages. They're really boring. They take forever. And so while I'm reading this, I'm not getting to read what I want to read. And it's really frustrating. The thing that's frustrating when you're taking a class is when they assign things that you have to read. I can understand having to read the textbook. I mean, you have to learn something. But when they assign books to read, last year in English I had to read Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. Blah, blah. I could follow the storyline, but there were so many big words that it made it hard, and I didn't like it. And now I'm reading Oliver Twist, which is also by Charles Dickens, and I'm liking it so much better. And I don't know if it's just because, I don't know why, but I'm thinking it's probably because I chose to read it instead of being forced to read it. And so, I don't know. The thing that frustrates me is required reading. When a teacher requires you to read something, when you are forced to read something when you'd rather be reading something else. And the thing that frustrates me about required reading is when you're forced to read it, chances are you're not going to like it as much. There are not that many books that I've had to read for school that I've really liked. Walk Two Moons by Sharon Creech was pretty good. And The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. Call of the Wild by Jack London. But An Ender's Game, I forget who writes that. Those were pretty good. But I feel like if I had chosen to read them, I would have liked them a lot better. And another thing that frustrates me about required reading is all the stuff that teachers make you do while you're reading it. All the vocabulary and all the questions you have to answer, all the just random discussions. Let me read the book. Just let me read it. And another thing that frustrates me is when you have to stay on pace with the rest of the class, because I'm pretty much the only person in my class that really, really likes to read, and everyone else just reads because they have to. I mean, there's a couple people that read, but not as much as I do. And so it's funny because the bell will ring and my teacher will be like, okay, read chapter so-and-so, and people will look at me and go yeah, Kaelene, read chapter so-and-so, don't read ahead. It's but just, it frustrates me so much because while I'm being forced to read these things, I could be reading something else. And I really just think that, I don't know, it's a waste of time. It's give me an option of what I want to read. When you're forcing me to read it, you're just making me like it less. And I find it very frustrating. So, yes. Anyway, this was a really weird video. I don't really know what I said. So I hope that made a little bit of sense. Probably not. But I hope y'all kind of enjoyed that. I'm probably maybe going to do a few more like it. I don't know. But comment down below any thoughts y'all had on anything, because I'd love to like discuss this with y'all. Anyway, that was my rant. Sort of. I don't know if that qualifies as a rant or not. Anyway, Katie and I will have another video up about something sometime soon. Probably our wrap-ups. So, in the meantime, I'll be reading Oliver Twist on my Kindle. So, see y'all later. Bye! I don't even know why I'm still holding this.